start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Morel tracks it down for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 now. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Pavin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. The line to kick the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, and now the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Burns back to work. That's a strike. 0-1. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Jake Mangum in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now the count is even. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
There's the swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2
2
strikes.
outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside. And the count's even at 2. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still manages a throw. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. And he's into second with nobody out. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. Second inning here, no score. Out in front and foul to the left side.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Back safely.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One scores easily, and it's 1-0. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the rookie second baseman. Bradley picks to first, and he's back in there. First pitch, and he just misses. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Danny Jansen to hit here. And that one is inside.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Burns winds and deals. Check swing, called strike. Just misses with that one. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jose Caballero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to third, Suarez. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Yandy Diaz now 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Corbin Carroll. Back to right. Meisner under this one. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meisner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1, the Rays nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter number 8.
Lau at the plate. Caught looking his first time up.
Lau.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Rays down by a run. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. And that one missing low. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Christopher Morel digs in now.
The left fielder, number 24, Christopher Morel.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though.
And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Tampa, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom 4, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Oh, great stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes.
1 for 1 with a single so
Gurriel.
far. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
That one fouled off. On the ground. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. For Arizona, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in the desert, top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Mangum. Burns back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Smith makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Cameron Meisner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 down. Now it's Jansen to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Ball 1.
That clips the corner.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now here is Jose Caballero. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Jansen at second with 2 down. On the ground right side. Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, and Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that one hammered. Going back. Bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alek Thomas now singled and drove in a run his first time through. This to center field, and it drops in. Suarez around third. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that is downstairs. 1-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fought off foul. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Ball 1 on the pitch inside. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. And that drops in for a strike. Diaz in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there. And I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Yeah.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Diamondbacks. The new pitcher in the game, Shane Baz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Not even close there. 2-1.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. One at second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Checks over to first, back safely. That one almost got him. Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 2-0. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Runner on the go again. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2. Move to second. Gurriel dives back in safely. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And
dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's the second baseman. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. All loaded up here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0. Upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that. 2 outs. Bases are full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Corbin Carroll. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Diaz on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So digging in, Curtis Mead. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 32, Brandon Pfaadt.
Foul ball. Pfaadt, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Now, Jake Mangum. There's a strike. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. Not close with that one. 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Morel at second with 2 down. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul.
Helpful.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The Rays strand just the 1. It's 5-0. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one way outside, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And that
That's a ball.
misses. And now it's even 1-1. Next
Oh, that's
offering
off
is
the plate.
outside.
Ball 2.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
Got him.
No shot at the double play with the runners going. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here.
Two balls,
Both pitches
no
off
strike.
the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-0. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move.
Now pitching for
So up next, Eugenio Suarez.
44.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
That's a ball.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a hit. Moreno around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Alek Thomas. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. To the right side, but that rolls foul. Here's your 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And they'll do it again. Suarez off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball
Ball 1.
misses down and away. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks
The batter,
locked in.
number
Really nice
13.
job staying up the
Second
middle with his
baseman,
approach. He didn't try to
yeah.
do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman. And that is out of play. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Good eye in that spot. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Headed towards the corner. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's in there. And that's strike 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 68, Jalen.
And now, Brandon Lowe. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas sizing it up. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Corbin Carroll. Pepio back to work. And it's fouled away. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. In the air, right field. Meisner hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. Ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Diaz moves under it, and there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The D-backs up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Just missed. Beeks in his 7th season He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jake Mangum. In there for strike one. Slice to right and foul ball. In the air, right side. Smith makes the grab. Last chance for the Rays. Cameron Meisner now at the plate. That misses.
That's too high.
Ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. Mead off of first with two away. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Got all of that one.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Danny Jansen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting. The
Jose
shortstop,
Caballero
Jose
will hit next.
Caballero.
Here comes the skipper. And that clips the inside corner. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Off the mark there. 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This could end it. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. That finishes the evening's action.
Whether you're